Oh man, traffic today is bananas. I am telling you, which is great because it gives me a chance to talk to you about passionately defending the faith. I would like to encourage you to think about passionately defending the faith. Now, I'm not talking about defending a church or a local church body or a denomination. No, this is you passionately defending the Christian faith. Why is that? Because it is extremely vital in our culture today to know the reasons why we believe and whether it's legit or not. The market's matured, people. The market's matured, and everybody is a lot more savvier than they typically are. Why? Because of the internet and because of the technology that we have. People are much more savvier, which means they're a lot more keen to shooting down Christianity because they're a lot more self-centered, right? They're a lot more self-focused. So these are the three specific arenas that I would encourage you to dive in, get some very technical study involved when you're looking to defend the faith. When you can master, not really master, but when you can prepare yourself in these three different arenas, then you will be speaking at an even playing field. Because quite frankly, right now, for us Christians that are out there that have friends that aren't in the church or aren't following Jesus or aren't saved, we're speaking to them at an uneven playing field. What do I mean by that? Because we appeal to the Bible when we speak to these people when they clearly don't care about the Bible or don't consider the Bible to be authoritative, right? We appeal to Jesus when they think Jesus is a fool, right? And don't even think about talking about the gospel. Seriously? That's like super cliche, man. Like the gospel is weak. Like that's kind of super soft. That's what they think of it. So unless we can speak to them at a place where we're common ground, essentially, then we're really just, speaking to deaf ears, man. So these are the three arenas that I would encourage you to spend some time in, spend some intentional study time, plus one-to-one prayer with God himself. These are the three arenas that I encourage you to go into. Number one, go and dive into the scriptures, into the Bible, the validity of the Bible, whether or not it's reliable, whether or not it truly is authoritative. Is it historically accurate? Is it considered legit? Basically, man, is it the truth, right? Did it really actually mean what it means and say what it says? Is the Bible real? Legit real? Like, of course it's real. I mean, best-selling book, most written, whatever, but it's like, will it hold in the rigors of scientific testing? And do you know how to defend that? Right? So dive into the Bible, learn about that, learn about whether it's legit or not. The second arena I encourage you to study is Jesus himself. We often talk about Jesus, blah, blah, Jesus, blah, blah, blah. Man, people don't care about Jesus. All they care about is themselves. All they care about is their life, living a good life, being happy. So what's Jesus going to do for them when they're rich? When they're already, yeah, people are rich and they're lonely. Hell nah, homie. People that have a lot of money, people that are smart, people that are strong aren't lonely. They can pay for friends. Right? They've got people that are begging to be their friends, so don't give me that. To them, Jesus is rendered useless because they have themselves. So, my encouragement to you is to know why Jesus is real. Like, what makes it logically feasible and reasonable to believe that Jesus is the true person we should follow. Right? So go learn about Jesus, man. Second, or last one, is the truth of the gospel. If we can't defend the Bible to be a legitimate piece of literature, then everything in the Bible is rendered useless. And if whatever's in the Bible that speaks about Jesus and the things that he says is rendered useless, then the gospel therefore is rendered meaningless as well. You see how it all comes together? However, you can still start at the Bible or start at the gospel or start at Jesus. It doesn't matter where you start, because it all comes down to the single grain of whether or not it's true. Okay? People, I mean, might as well consider people atheists, even if they don't, just because they really, really don't believe. All they believe in is hard work, happiness, and peace. And they can get that through their own strength. But we as Christians know that it's fleeting and it's temporary and it's only for the here and now. And even still, there's an innate hunger to understand our eternal longing. That's the hunger of our soul. We're seeking for this eternal 100%, without a shadow of a doubt, significance that can only be found in God, in a relationship with our almighty purpose, our being, right? So I appeal to you to start thinking about passionately defending the faith and learn how you could do that. You could read J.P. Moreland, Josh McDowell, but definitely William Lane Craig. He's the OG. So get into A Reasonable Faith is a good book. He's got a ton out there, man. But start with those three. I guess the Christian proper term for what you'd be studying is called apologetics, where you can learn how to defend the faith, But at the end of the day, learn those things, find those specifics, and then be able to apply that knowledge in relevant and real time to those around you. And don't be bashing them in the head, man, with these facts and saying that they're wrong. Just have a conversation and be excited, because I guarantee you're going to learn something new and you're going to be excited about sharing that something new. So you might as well talk to your friends about sharing something new. Just like you talk to them about the movie that you just watched that's awesome. Or you talk about the Dodgers that made it to the World Series and they won it on, right? You're excited about these things. So you talk about these things with your friends. So as you learn these new things, talk to your friends about that. Why are we excited to talk about some new songs and new shirts when we're not excited to talk about the new knowledge that we know about Jesus? So, I'll be praying for you. I'll be praying for me as well. Because I'm learning some stuff too, and I'm super excited, and I'm sharing it with my friends too. The people that actually debunk the Bible and claim that the Bible is like full of misogynistic, a schizophrenic, mass murdering God. Right? And I can see what they mean. However, and then you just go right into it, man. It's great. So anyways, God bless you. Go forth. Be passionately defending the faith as you aggressively pursue your holiness. God bless.